Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm here in a park in the Hudson River Valley where I've shot before. It's late April, but the trees have not yet started to leave around here, even though just 50 miles south of here in Queens where I live, you know, the trees have already bloomed and the leaves are starting to sprout, but here it's been, I guess, a little cooler and it hasn't quite happened yet. So I've got a two-part mission today. First, to try to capture some birds, and secondly, to go to maybe another part and try and do some woodland shooting. Right behind me here is a lamp post that has apparently some swallows nesting in it, and I'm waiting for them to return because I've seen them going back and forth, apparently feeding their young. They've already been, well, obviously the younger jar would be very young there, but they've already hatched, and the parents are going back and forth feeding them. So I want to try and catch some swallows going in and out of the nest, and then I will walk along the reservoir, which is over here to my left, and see what I can capture right around there. But one thing about bird photography is it takes a lot of patience. I've been already standing here for about 20 minutes since the last time I saw them, the birds I should say, and I guess they're off in the off catching insects, and they'll be back here shortly. So I'm just gonna wait. And if I catch anything, including either some B-roll or whatever, you're gonna see it right after this. Well, I'm not quite sure where the swallows have buggered off to, but buggered off they have. So rather than hang around here, which is right by the parking lot, so I'll have another chance when I leave. Spoiler alert, the swallows never came back. I'm going to go down by the reservoir, like I said, and see what I can see hanging around there. There may be some water birds, so I heard some geese, and of course the swallows are probably catching insects on or at the near the water surface, so I may get some flybys over there. So let's go down by the water and see what's up over there. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is what I believe is a Carolina wren singing in a tree. And I know that wrens are highly territorial. So I'm going to try and do what I've done before, which is to lure it down by playing a song back to it for a couple of minutes. And if I can get it within shooting range, I'll have an image. So let me go set that up right now and see what happens. All right, so far no response. It is possible it's not a wren, it could be common yellowthroat, which is a warbler that has a very similar song. So I'm gonna wait another couple of minutes and then I will switch songs and see if that works. Of course, it's also possible whatever bird was, it just flew away, in which case I won't get anything. So, patience is a virtue when it comes to bird photography. For sure. All right, so far birding has been a fail, but there's a cascade right in front of me where I shot before last autumn. So what I might do is come back here after I get some lunch and set up and do some woodland and waterfall shooting over here. But I'm not giving up on the birds quite yet. I'm gonna walk around, see if I can find anything, and if not, then it's gonna be a waterfall video. I think I'm in luck. Right here by the cascade, there appear to be what look like black and white warblers. So I'm gonna put you down, try and get some shots, and if I get anything, You're gonna see them in a minute. So it's not a black and white warbler. It's a yellow-rumped warbler. I believe there's two of them, but I definitely saw a male yellow-rumped warbler, also known as myrtle warblers. So I am going to put you down over here and see if I can maneuver to a little bit of a closer area to where they are without frightening them. So this is going to take a while, so you've probably already seen some shots I already took also of a, what I believe is an eastern Phoebe. It's like, oh, there's the warbler. Okay, I'm going to put you down. All right, the bird activity is getting hot and heavy now. I have seen, well, first of all, there's more warblers, same species, the myrtle warblers. And also I saw a red-crowned kinglet. I'm not sure if I got a good shot of it. Downy woodpecker, did not get a good shot of that. There was a goldfinch, did not get a good shot of that, but the warblers are definitely, since I've basically been in the same spot for about the last half hour, I guess they've gotten used to me, so now they're coming back. And I even saw some blue-gray gnatcatchers. So I'm going to be putting up a bunch of shots. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back here for the waterfall simply because the light is getting harsh as the clouds are breaking up, and waterfalls really need softer light. So unless it gets really late or the clouds come overhead, I'm not going to get the waterfall shots, but I've gotten more than enough birds to fill this video. So I thought today was going to be a bust for bird photography, but I lucked out having found this spot over here by the creek and the waterfall. There's a watering hole right over here. I guess a little pool where the water is still. That's where they come down to drink. And the bramble over here, I guess there's probably insects and seeds and stuff for them to eat, you know, for them to feed on. And I'm fortunate, even though I was complaining about the lack of foliage before, the fact is the lack of foliage has allowed me to get some shots that otherwise would be very difficult to get because the birds would be hiding. So I'm probably going to make this an episode, and if you liked what you saw and you want to see more, then please give me a subscription, a comment, a like, and hit that notification bell down there after you subscribe so that the next time I upload, you'll see it right away. Thanks for coming. I have a trip coming up in about a week to the Scottsdale, Arizona area. I'm looking forward to doing some desert photography and some work out in the Superstition Mountains and in the Tonto National Forest. So that's going to be coming up in a week. Actually, I won't be uploading probably after this for a couple of weeks, but I'll have hopefully several episodes worth of footage when I come back. So I'm looking forward to that. And until then, see you next time.